All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today, got something very, very cool indeed right over here. But before I'm going ahead, I would like to remind you to check out fablades.com. Check out this button right over here. It says subscribe, I guess, and the other one with the thumbs up, and give it a thumbs up or leave a comment if you like, enjoy, or hate this guy right over here. This is a good one, I'm telling you. Gustavo Cecchini, you get an integral Stampede SLT spring-loaded tab and a little bit of other information going on. Nicely done, velvety interior, leather pouch with the logo embroidered right there. So what do we have here, guys? We have something pretty unique, I have to say. I'm just gonna go ahead and measure this fella because it comes with a long blade at 10 centimeters for the cutting edge, 10.5 overall length, and 12.5 for the handle, which adds up to 22.5 centimeters for this gorgeous piece. Let's do a little bit size comparison because some of you guys like that, and I'm gonna start with the small Sebenza 21 and the large Sebenza 21 to give you an idea of the size of this fella. So it's a big boy for sure. I'm gonna give you another couple options. Right over here you got a Neon from Shiro and a Quantum from Shiro, which is a full-size knife, and you get to see that yeah, this guy is still bigger than the Quantum, which is a full-size knife. Another couple. I want to show you here. You get a tiny one. I mean, not tiny, but the Rod Olson is right there. I mean, this Greg Lightfoot, again, it's smaller than that, and I have to bring in some big guns to get to a comparable size with this Walter Randolph Wyvern in the flesh. Look at this white Westinghouse micarta, just gorgeous. Stay tuned for the review on that one, but now we are here to check out this bad boy right over here. Pretty cool one, Gustavo Cecchini, GTC. It's an expensive one because there's a lot of things going on into this fella right over here. Overall, the look is just gorgeous with the look. I mean, the lines are fantastic. Maybe you're familiar with some of his design because ZT released the 0055, which is his design. So you might have heard of or seen his work into one of those more obtainable ones, because this guy is a custom and it's going to be very, very expensive to obtain. You get some titanium handle, which is an integral handle for this Stampede, with a lot of jigged work, a lot of handwork, holes going on all around the spine of this pretty cool handle. Zirconium inlays which are screwed from the outside, more jigged work. GTC logo is filled with enamel, and you get on the other side, this is an inset lock. Would you look at that? I wouldn't say frame lock, but kinda, but I mean it's an inset. You have a I believe this is Zircutai, it's a titanium Damascus pocket clip with hidden hardware going on right over there. Very, very cool indeed. So because it's an integral, the handle means it comes from one solid piece, so there's no screws holding these two parts together because it's just one part, and it's fantastic. So they're flat, like 2D milled. There's no 3D-ness going on, but the 3D-ness is added by the you see the shape of these zirc inlays, which is very, very interesting. Would you look at that? I would have preferred, to be honest, for this screw to be hidden, but I guess you cannot have everything in life. So the tip, I can touch the tip right over here, so it can be snugged. It's not unsafe, but just be careful. You have a hole right over here, which I'm assuming is for the lanyard, but it wouldn't work that much because it would make probably contact with the tip of the blade. Probably. I don't know. I'm not really a lanyard guy, but It's just right there. Overall look when open is just spectacular. I really love these edges of the design, and when it's closed it's very flowing for the lines as well of the handle. No protruding screws. You have of course the pivot is hidden by the pivot screw is hidden by this set of inlays, and you do not have any stainless steel lock face insert. If I recollect, yes, there's nothing right there. You have a nice inset lock which is screwed in like not screwed in, it's just like a piece. It seems like there's two, but actually no, it's just one piece. There's no screws. Yeah, my bad. You get a very, very interesting action. And this is because the SLT, this is the spring-loaded tab, which is this little mechanism going on over here. So there's a spring which is loading this tab, hence the name. And when you deploy it like that, I'm just gonna do slow motion, it just pushes the blade out, and because it's spring-loaded, this guy will just come back and show itself like this. It's not gonna be sticking out like any other flipper tab. So that's the cool invention that Gustavo created for his knives, and that's a brilliant solution as well. So the blade is Gustavo Cecchini San Mai ball back core. Look at this blackened Damascus with some copper interface between that and the jacket, which you can see from the spine, like the structure, the internal structures of the blade. Hollow grind, full belly. There's no sharpening choil nor finger choil, but it's fine. What is very unique is the sound. No other knife will make this clack, 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 double clutch and unique sound. When closing, it's just something really, really unique. It's different. It's sharp. It has a nice thump. And there's no other knife that is gonna be able to make the same sound. So that's pretty fantastic. Let's check out the weight. This guy's not gonna be light on your pocket. Is gonna be 5.71 ounces, so you are warned. The thing also is that in the hand is a little bit, I mean, it's not super comfortable. It's more like not like really a utility knife. This is more like a conversation piece. So it's not like the most comfortable in the hand. There's some sharp edges, a little bit of hot spots. The lock bar is quite easy to access. It's jimped, you see. Yeah, there's a little bit of space here. So some of the flesh might be snagged into that crevice right there. There's no jimping on the blade or nowhere else on the knife. You can hold it actually quite comfortable with a reverse grip, so it works nicely. It's very nice and balanced. Nothing is rattling. Of course, put together like fantastically. Not really any lock stick. It just works well with the geometry. There's no blade play whatsoever. This thing is rock solid and glides closed because of the bearing action going on under the hood. The clip is also nice. Not really, I mean, kind of deep carry. This much knife is going to be sticking out. The tension is fine. And the overall detent is interesting because SLT, it requires you, for example, to just slide that, and eventually the microscopic protruding flipper tab is going to be caught in your flesh, and you're going to be able to deploy that. But if you do it like this, like you would do with a regular knife, you're gonna fail. So just commit and just go all the way down, and you're gonna have a deployment with this kind of action. So overall, this is a fantastic piece, guys. Really, really cool. It's a unique one. It's a 2022 edition. Gustavo Cecchini Integral SLT Stampede in the house. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. and stay tuned.